Guys, it's Bite Size and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some holiday ideas for your Sims calendar, as well as a few mods that I use for the calendar that really help spice up your gameplay. We're going to be starting off in the fall, so I'll show you guys everything that I like to do and we'll work our way through in order of each season. I do quickly want to add that the default for seasons is 7 days, so each season would typically only last one sim week. You're able to change that in your game settings if you want the seasons to last longer. You can change it to 14 days, or you can change it to 28 days. I have my game set to 14. I just find that that's what works best for me personally, but everyone's different, so just find what works best for you. Now that we have all that out of the way, if you're someone that likes to use the calendar and you're interested in finding new holiday ideas to add to your game, go ahead and keep on watching. The first mod I want to show you guys is called the More Holiday Icons mod by Little Miss Sam. This mod is great because it gives you so many more icon options for your holidays, and it's just a really nice tool to help you customize each individual holiday, and it brings so much more personality to your calendar. Seasons didn't come with many icon options, so if you're like me and you enjoy playing around with a bunch of different holidays, I prefer having more variety. It comes with so many, you guys. The list just keeps going, and there's all sorts of different options. Like if you want to, say you want to create a holiday and have like a bowling night where you have one day, and you could add multiple, but you have one day every so often that you want your Sims to go bowling, for example, you can click one of the bowling icons and then create. So say we'll create bowling night, and you can just create, that's just an example that I'm giving you guys, but there are so many. The list just keeps on going, and there is so much you can do with this. The next couple mods I want to show you guys are both also by Little Miss Sam, and they are the School Holidays mod and the No Work mod. These are both really similar, but what they allow you to do is the School Holidays mod lets your kids and teens have a specific day off of school without giving the adults in your household the day off of work. And that's great, especially if you're playing with a bigger household. And the No Work mod does essentially the same thing, but instead it allows the adults in your household to have the day off without giving the kids and teens the day off of school. That way you don't have to create a holiday and give everybody the day off of school, work and school altogether. If you want to check out these mods, again, they're by Little Miss Sam. Moving on to the actual holidays, the first one I'm going to show you guys is Halloween. And you can call this whatever you want. You can call it Spooky Day, or you can call it Boo Day, or literally anything you want. I just like to call it Halloween. And of course I have the decoration theme set to spooky. And this is a day where Sims can wear costumes, they can have trick-or-treaters come to their door, and they can hand out candy. I also have drinking and party spirit set in here. So say you want to have a spooky themed Halloween party. This is just really great for storytelling, and so you could have all your friends over and have a spooky fall themed party for Halloween. And I also have spooky spirit set in here as well, and that's really great for if you want to, say you want to have your Sims go to a pumpkin patch and spend the afternoon carving pumpkins. Then I added that in here for that. The next one I'm going to show you guys is Super Bowl Sunday. And quick disclaimer, I am completely aware that Super Bowl Sunday is normally in February, but for the sake of The Sims, I tend to just put it in the fall so I don't clutter up my my winter and spring seasons too much. But so basically this is a day where, again, you can have your friends and family over and say they want to all watch sports on TV together and have a barbecue and just eat some good food and just enjoy the afternoon together. Again, this is really great for storytelling. So I have those in there, and I also have drinking. So while you have all your friends and family over, say you guys want to have some drinks, And I have Party Spirit because essentially Super Bowl Sunday is one big party. The next one I'm going to show you guys isn't one that I always have in my game, but it is called, or I just have it titled Due Date. And this one is, again, super good for storytelling. And so what I use this for is if you have a sim in your household that's pregnant, you can go on your calendar and figure out when they're going to have their baby. And as long as that day doesn't fall on another holiday, you can add a holiday and just title it Due Date. And I don't even have any traditions set in here, as you can tell. I literally just have it in there for storytelling purposes, just because it's really cute to get on the calendar and be like, oh my gosh, they're going to have their baby that day. So that's all that I have that for. The next one I'm going to show you guys is Thanksgiving. And I pretty much don't change anything with this, because when you get seasons, it automatically comes with the Harvest Fest holiday already in the calendar. So all I do is I just change the name and just retitle it Thanksgiving. And then I add sports TV as a tradition in there as well. Everything else I keep the same, but I just add that in there because I just think it's really cute to get together, like have your Sims get together with their family for the day and have some good food, and they can sit around and watch TV or have sports on in the background while they're chatting and while they're eating their food. So that is the only thing that I really do for Harvest Fest, is I just change it to Thanksgiving. Next we have Thanksgiving break, and I have, as you can see, I have this set directly after Thanksgiving, and this is where I use the School Holidays mod for you guys. So what this does, or what this is going to do, is the day after Thanksgiving, all of the kids and teens will have the day off. So they'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and that gives them, it kind of mimics like a little bit of a Thanksgiving break. Moving on to winter, first off, we have Christmas Eve. And again, you can call these whatever you want. You can leave them as Winterfest. You can literally call them whatever you want. But I just change it to Christmas Eve, and then we also have Christmas Day. And for Christmas Eve, what I have them do is I have attend a holiday ceremony. So say they want to go to like a Christmas, and you don't have to, you can customize this however you want, but say they want to go to like a Christmas Eve service, or literally whatever you want to pretend this is for, you can add that in there. I also have Father Winter, so of course Father Winter or Santa can come and visit your Sims on Christmas Eve. And we have Festive Spirit, so they can gather around the tree, maybe decorate it if they haven't already, or just spend the evening together at home, just around the tree, maybe having a movie night as well. And then we have a grand meal, so maybe they want to cook a really nice dinner for Christmas Eve, maybe the grandparents come over, whatever you want to do with this. And I also have Thankful Spirit in there as well, and I just have that because I just feel like all of our Sims are spending Christmas Eve with their families, and I just feel like a lot of them really enjoy that time of year, so I just have that in there for that. Then directly after that we have Christmas Day, and so we have Decorate. Again, we have Festive Spirit, we have Grand Meal again. Maybe they just want to have leftovers from the night before, or maybe they want to make a whole nother fancy meal, whatever you want to do. And then we also have, of course, Open Presents and Give Gifts. Then after Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, the next 2 days after that, I have Winter Break, and I use the School Holidays mod by Little Miss Sam again. And so again, this is going to give your kids and your teens the day off from school for those days. So they'll have essentially that Tuesday where I have Christmas Eve set to up until Monday, the first day of spring. They'll have those days off. And I know that kind of style isn't for everybody, but what I like to do that for is I really like the storytelling that it gives, but I also we get really attached to our Sims and we want to play with them. And I know that high school years really helped a lot with that because we can actually go to school with our teenagers now, but we don't want them to be in rabbit holes all day. Like, that can get a little redundant and boring. So I like to give them breaks every now and again, and it just gives the opportunity for lots of storytelling. Like, say you want your Sims to go stay with Grandma and Grandpa for Christmas break, or your family wants to go on a vacation while your kids are off school for winter break. Like, there's so much that you can do with that. Next, we have Swing into Spring, and this is basically just like kind of like a spring cleaning type holiday. I also have gardening in here as well, so maybe they want to start their garden and get ready for the beautiful spring season. We have baking as well. Maybe like I kind of like when I thought of this holiday, I was kind of thinking along the lines of like I said, a spring cleaning type of day. Maybe they're at home and they're like just have the windows open and they're deep cleaning their house after the long cold winter, and they want to make a batch of cookies or something and just kind of like enjoy that the weather's going to start to get nicer again. So that is what we have for Swing into Spring. Next, we have Valentine's Day, and I know in The Sims we typically know this as Love Day, and I leave everything pretty much the same. I just changed the name of it to Valentine's Day because that's just my personal preference. Everyone's going to be different, so you can completely do whatever you want to do with that, but that's all I do for Valentine's Day. After Valentine's Day, we have March Madness, and as far as The Sims, like, I set this up pretty similar to Super Bowl Sunday. Really, one of the only differences is I added baking. So say maybe you want to make appetizers while you have your friends and family over for to watch sports and hang out again. Like, you could kind of play around with that. After March Madness, we have Spring Break, and this will be on the Friday directly after March Madness. And again, this is for storytelling purposes, so that way your kids and teens have, like, they already had their Thanksgiving break, they had their Christmas break or their winter break, so now this is like their short little spring break, so they'll have that Friday off as well as the weekend, so they get a nice little 3-day weekend out of it. And then right after that we have Spring Fling, and what I use this for is, so we have the art and music spirit tradition in there, we have drinking, we have party spirit, and we have good flowers as well. And so kind of my thought process with this was to say your Sims want to go out for the day and maybe go to like a spring festival. Like, there's different lots that you can download on the gallery for that. And so maybe they want to like have a nice day out, the weather's nice, they want to go like enjoy some music and eat out at some food, some of the vendors, and just spend a day with friends or family and friends, anything like that. And then we have Easter, and you can again call this whatever you want. You can call it Egg Day, you can call it Flower Bunny Day, anything that you want to call it. Again, as you can tell, I just like to go by the standard names. So I have attend holiday ceremony, say, and the same thing with Christmas, like say they want to attend the holiday service, they can do that. You can use whatever storytelling that you want to use with that. We also have egg hunt, we have flower bunny, so the flower bunny will show up at some point in the day and you can visit with them. If you have kids in the household, you can like get them all excited and have them go like have a cute little visit with the flower bunny. And we also have grand meals, so maybe you want to have people over, family, whatever you want to do, and just have some good food, visit with each other, just enjoy the beautiful day. And we have Thankful Spirit in there again as well. So the Thursday following Easter, I add in Mother's Day. And what I do with this is I have Thankful Spirit go on a vacation or travel, which essentially this is just getting your sim out of the house, having them go to a different lot that's not their home lot. I have Give Flowers and Baking. So this day is, of course, all for the moms. So say your sim wants to bake some cookies and go get a bouquet of flowers and go spend the afternoon with their mom and just show their appreciation for her. They can do that. Or you can even take your mom out to a restaurant and have a nice lunch or dinner. Just spend the day with her. I don't give my sims the day off of work and school for this, but you can change that if you want to, or you can just have your sims, like, after they get off of work or after the teens or kids get out of school, they can just spend the afternoon. And then as you can see, my summer is almost completely full, guys. So all of these notepads, or all of these pencil and paper icons, is summer break. So I give my teens and children the entire summer season off of work and school. And this is, like I keep reiterating, this is really nice for storytelling and for just coming up with different gameplay ideas, because say your sim just had their last day of school, they have their whole summer break ahead of them, maybe the family wants to take everybody on a vacation, or your sims want to spend every day at the pool. While the weather's nice, they'll have all of that time off to be able to do that. But within their summer break, we do have Father's Day. So for Father's Day, I of course have the school holidays in there so that the kids will still have that day off. But we also have sports TV, so maybe you want to sit and you want to watch sports with your dad. And I have barbecues, maybe you guys want to grill out, or your sims want to spend the afternoon out in the backyard and just enjoying the day with their dad. We have Give Gifts, so maybe they want to go buy something special for him and give him that. That's why I have that in there. And we have, of course, Thankful Spirit as well. And last but not least, as you guys saw, we have 4th of July. Again, you can title this whatever you want. You can title it Remembrance Day or anything at all. I just stick with 4th of July. And we have barbecue, we have drinking, we have fireworks, party spirit, and water fun. So this day is all for just one big party. Say your sims want to go spend the day at the beach, they can go swimming, and at the end of the evening they can sit on the beach and watch fireworks by the water. Or you don't even have to do that, guys. You can have a water balloon fight in your backyard and barbecue with your friends and family over. There's so much that you can do with all of these, guys. And I almost forgot to show you guys we're back in winter, that I leave the New Year's Eve holiday how it is. So I just left it with, like, you can decorate, we have party spirit, make resolutions, count down to midnight. One thing I do normally do that I didn't this time around is I normally add drinking as well, so we can go ahead and do that. That is really the only thing that I ever normally change about the New Year's Eve holiday. Alright guys, that is everything that I have for holidays that you can add to your Sims seasons calendar. I hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe you want to use any of these that you saw in this video. Regardless, I appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for watching. Bye guys!